Well, I mean, right on time, right on the dot, boys. What is going on, man? This is just my 2 cents. Welcome to the UFC Paris shit show with Moiz Audio and Company, aka the awesome panel that joins me every week for the shit show, man. Got another one lined up, boys. Paley, Francais, mañana at 12 noon. The prelims start at 12 Eastern Standard Time. I will be at Pub Sports Radio, where I always am, co-hosting the stream, calling the fights, having a good time, and hopefully cashing some fucking bets, dude. It has been rough for me in UFC betting recently, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There are some good signs here and there. I did get my first dub on Contender Series, so that was hopefully a good omen, man. Went fishing. And you know what, Maxwell, shout out to you. I bet I was up earlier than you this morning, young man. I bet this old codger had his fucking sorry wide ass up before you did this morning. And I was up catching fucking catfish, Joey. Flathead catfish, Maxwell, with my marital wife, my one and only true love. And it was fucking awesome, dude. Caught a handful of fish this morning with my partner in crime. It was fucking sick. And I hope so. Yeah, man, there's been hopefully some good omens, man. I got some bets for this card. I have 4 bets, 4 underdogs. One of those underdogs is going to be my official play for the Locker Room Talk podcast, which there is a new episode up. I don't know if I fucking said that right or not, but see, that's what you get when you try and talk proper. There's a new episode up. How about that? And I hope you check it out. Hit the like and all that shit. But shout out to the whole pub, man. Big shout out to Jimmy the Bag for inviting me on to the NFL live stream last night. My first bet of the year did not go well. Fucking Dak Prescott, dude. Saquon is frustrating too, especially because it was only 5 yards, but like, that's what I get. That's what I get for talking shit about the Eagles all these years. I'm going to continue to do it, and I don't give a fuck what you say about it either, Maxwell Joseph Friedman. Fucking Eagles fans, dude. The world needs another fucking Eagles fan like it needs a hole in its fucking skull. And the world don't need that, dude. Don't nobody fucking need that. Don't nobody need a hole in their fucking skull. Well, a couple people might, but not you, Maxwell. You have to live long and prosper. Tell the world my story. You're a little bit younger than me, so I'll probably die before you. Anyways, man, I got my cob pretty quick. But no, man, in all seriousness, I got a couple bets. I'm going to unveil them here shortly. I'm going to watch the stare downs, actually. I didn't watch the weigh-ins. There was no, like, official weigh-in stream, I don't think. But I did see the stare down between the main event stare down. That's the only one I've seen. But I do want to see how everyone kind of sized up to their opponent. And then I will drop the bets and then drop the link. Earlier than you. 5:15 in the fucking morning. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to Aaron the dog. I know he cashed on the Cowboys spread. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I'm happy for y'all, man. I really am. I figured the Cowboys would lose, but I'm glad they covered for y'all, for real. That didn't surprise me. Nothing about that game surprised me except for fucking Jalen Carter literally hawking a loogie on Dak Prescott and getting ejected before the game even basically before the game even fucking started. So that was ridiculous. But none of the rest of it really surprised me. Well, that's not true. I was I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was a little bit how much we ran the ball, considering we have CeeDee Lamb and now George Pickens. But typical. Dallas, they have any kind of success with them, they'll just keep doing it until it just fucking blows up in our dumbass faces, and that's just what we did. But yeah. Again, shout out to Jimmy the Bag. I had a great time on stream, hanging out, watching the game, trying to see at least one of my legs cleared on stream, so I didn't feel like a total fucking retard. But shout out to them, man. I will be back anytime they will have me. So check out Jimmy the Bag. He might still be streaming right now, actually. I was in the chat a little bit earlier, but shout out to him. And shout out, and well, it's belated now, but happy birthday once again to my dude Jose Bouquet, however you want to pronounce it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The flank steak master, the carne asada king. Shout out to him, man. Again, happy birthday. Hope it was a good one. And yeah, without further ado, let's start the shit show. I'm gonna watch these stare downs, and I need to take a fucking bong rip, dude. I've been smoking this morning, but I haven't smoked in like fucking 20 minutes, dude. 20 or 30 minutes. It's just gotta change that. I thought so. Aubrey over 1.5 field goals was also easy money. That's tight, dude. You're fucking smart, Joey. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I need to smoke some weed. I do have some weed ground up. The bong water is clean. The glass is clean. The strain is lemon splash. The card is UFC Paris. The Maxwell is Joseph Friedman. That's about all I know. And fucking bullhead catfish are cool. And catching them is fun. Nothing monstrous, but, a couple like pound and a half, something like that. And then some smaller ones, but yeah, they're fun, man. That was actually the first bullhead catfish I've ever caught. So now caught blue cat, channel, and now bullhead. I don't know if there's any other kind of catfish in Maryland, but I've now caught all those three, and it was a damn good time. And now I'm ready to smoke weed and talk about this fucking card and watch these stare downs. Cheers, boys. Hope it's the end of the work week for you. If it's not, my God, I'm sorry. But here's to y'all. Bless up, toke up. On the eve of UFC Paris. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, Joey. That was a big bong rip. Oh, shit, dude. All right, dude. That was a fucking sick rip. Watch these stare downs, Joey. And you're not going to fucking stop me, dude. I don't care what you fucking say. All right. Shout out to the 3 people in the building. We're about to get this thing started properly, man. And I'm going to make a concerted effort to drop the link before the 30-minute mark of this stream, or before we get 30 minutes into the stream. Okay, boys. UFC Paris weigh-ins. Ceremonial weigh-in. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. What up, Tracy Cortez? You sumptuous slut, you. Okay. Why is there a fucking full Canelo Bud preview at the beginning of this? Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, Pelly. C'est oui bon. It is so good for USC Pelly. Shanna Banana and Sam Hughes are about to fucking stare down. I'll make a banner for this real quick while I'm doing this. And then I'll do all the shout outs and the fucking bats and all that fucking shit. Create banner. All right. Stare down reactions, Joey. So yeah, they're like it's pretty much a mirror match. They're about the same size. I feel like that's the case for a lot of these Chicky D fights. What the fuck is this? Save. Okay. Edit. Yeah, I do want to make that a banner. I do want to make that a banner, Maxwell, and I will. I want to, and I will. Okay, stare down reactions. We're now on. This is one I do want to see. Fakhretdinov and Gustafsson. So if you're just joining me, I'm watching the ceremonial weigh-ins back, peeping the stare downs, seeing how everyone sizes up to their opponent, and then I'll drop the bets and then drop the link. Gustafsson, the Swedish fucking Nazi. I don't know if he is or not. But he has some crazy looking tattoos though. Shout out to Swedish people, non-Nazi Swedish people. He's a Swedish plumber. And Renat actually kissed his good lord. Renat kisses Alexander Gustafsson's forehead. Renat was a little bit bigger than I thought he would be. I thought he was going to end up being smaller than Gustafsson, but yeah, he sized up pretty well. And I like that. All right, so Brad Tavares and Robert Brycek. I don't know how you fucking pronounce that Polish last name, but I'm saying Brycek because that just is easier. Brycek on the scales with his fucking Polish. I guess that's a wolf skin or a fox skin or some woodland predator, I'm sure. Brad Tavares with his huge gold chain. I won't even pretend to know what kind of links they are. I don't know if it's Cuban links or not. I don't know none of that shit, but I know it's a Cuban link is some kind of a chain and a fucking link in a chain or some shit. Brad Tavares, I mean, he usually looks pretty good on the scales, man. Like he's, pretty built dude. They size up pretty well. They're about, it's like a mirror match kind of the same build and physique. Maybe, dude, yeah, pretty much mirror match. Also kind of hard to tell with that fucking hat on. But yeah. That one should be fun. I got nothing on that. Here we go. It's a little more my speed. Battle of the Twiggy Alien Fucks. Gigantor Giraffe Neck Freaks. Gangle Fucks, dude. I don't know about that shit, dude. About translucent skin stretched over an alien frame. But this is one I do want to see the stare downs for this. Yeah, about the same height. I'm interested to see this one because both of them are facing an opponent that's like pretty much their height and reach. And I don't think that's been the case. Certainly not recently and not very much. Or not very often, I'm sure. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so we got Hardwick stepping in on super duper short, like less than a week's notice against Kyle Fernandez, who is going to fight Faris Ziam. Now, was that one short notice? Was Fernandez short notice, or was that full camp for Ziam, Joey, or anybody else is in the chat? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but in any case, Fernandez gets to stay on the card. Hardwick steps in. Shout out to him for keeping a fight, man. Keeping a fight on the card. Yo, respect. Big up yourself. Speaking of which, everything I already. All right, so Kawe or Kaya, whatever the fuck his name is. Fernandez is a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, wider shoulders, all that. Fernandez full camp, Hardwick. Yeah, I knew Hardwick was short nose. I was trying to remember, but Zion versus Fernandez was full camp, right? We say, Bo. What are you doing? We just in time. You must have known. You must have known we was about to talk about your ilk. Heavyweight Bo Squatch. What do you think about this one? Big show. You North Woodsman, you. Ferris ZM was full camp. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Maxwell, for that confirmation. You're a very reliable, up-to-date keeper of information that's, you know what I'm trying to fucking say. You fucking do a good job of staying up to date with information. Marcin. I don't like that pronunciation. I just like saying Marcin. Marcin, I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. God. Yeah, this is a rematch. They're literally touching noses, dude. Awkward. Are you fucking two dudes gonna kiss or what, dude? You're very close to each other's lips. It was very strange. But yeah, rematch. Well, you succeed. Your efforts yielded results. Do or do not, Joey. There is no fucking try. Yoda already told your fucking ass that. But here we go. We got Omar C versus Brangesin Ribeiro. I can't go any lower than that, but if you can sound lower than that, that's what that would sound like. Tybura. Honestly, dude, I don't blame you. I haven't heard anybody on Tybura, and I think he just might be the overall just fucking better fighter. But here we go. We got C and Brangeson. Kind of a mirror match. Both really tall dudes. I wouldn't say either like lanky, but they're both kind of, long reach, athletic. I'm kind of glad that I ended up cashing out of that parlay that had C in it. Not because I don't think he'll win. I just think it might be sweaty early, and I just don't feel like having my blood pressure go up like that. Like in the middle of the afternoon, like, nah, I'm good on that, dude. Have my blood pressure spike at like 3 in the afternoon. Like it's going to be, I bet 4 underdogs. It's going to be up there as it is. Like I don't need fucking, Ribeiro to fucking crack Omar, have him on skates. Fuck. But here we go. Next fight is Gomi and Ruchala, whatever the fuck his Polish name is, however you pronounce it. I don't even know how that's fucking pronounced, Big Show Packs. William Gomi, the Jaguar. I wasn't sure on the fucking name pronunciation, Max Max. Gomi versus Ruchala. Gomi a little bit taller, a little bit better. Probably going to tune this dude up and or knock him out. Just go ahead and give you my little take on that real quick. Shout out to the 5 in the building. We're about ready to start this thing, boys. Sola versus Skeletor. Reese McKee. Skeletor McKee. Is this going to be the rebirth, dude? Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, reborn? Or is Sola just going to fucking dirt McGirt this motherfucker in the first round? And it's like, yeah, you know, level of competition aside, this dude was always just a fucking jabron. Cage Warriors jabron. Like, he's not a terrible fighter, man. That's why I'm like, I can't call him a bum. He's just kind of a jobber. Kind of a high-end jobber, you know? But I can also see a world where this fucking Sola dude is just some front runner, some cocky front runner. Blows his gas tank. Reese definitely has better cardio and he's tough, but he is also a little bit chinny. You can be tough and chinny at the same time. I know that's hard for some people to understand, and people get really, it can get very, when you talk about that stuff, not only can it get very, like, contentious and testy, but it can also get, like, quibbling over semantics, like splitting hairs here, Donnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude, he's tough. Like, you fucking say he's not tough. It's like, no. You can be tough and not durable at the same time. I know it's hard for people to wrap their fucking heads around, but you can't be. You can be a tough human being and not be super durable as far as taking a punch. I think Reese McKee is kind of in that category. And I think there's a chance Soul can knock him out early. But again, he's tough. He is fucking tough, bro. That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't get fucking knocked out, bro. Mason Jones and Oki. Joey knows what I'm talking about. Joey boxed before, you know what I'm talking about. Jones and Oki. Balaji Oki. I have a feeling someone in the chat might have something to say about this when the link is dropped. I'm not trying not to talk too much about him. I know I just did that with the last couple of fights, but I just got coffee and weed up in me again, so I'm sorry. I'm getting my second win here, boys. Was up fishing early with the missus. Caught some catfish, old flatheads. Oki and Mason Jones size up pretty well. A lot of mirror matches, a lot of as far as physique, they're evenly matched. Size parity, if you will. Now, this is the other this was the other stare down that I saw before I started watching this just now. I fucking love Paul Craig. Paul Craig, and I've talked about this before, and I'm sure y'all have heard the fucking interview too, and he's talked about it a couple times, I think, but why he does the stare downs the way he does, and why he paints his face and like gets in everybody's face, and it's just so good, man. It's very wholesome, actually. He's a character, dude. Like, Paul Craig has actually a really good sense of humor and just seems like a bro, dude. Paul Craig seems like a dude you could have a fucking beer with for real. And he crack you up. But yeah, he's like, you know, it's the only time basically where I can get in someone's face and I know that they're not going to punch me. Like, it would be financially detrimental for them to punch me. So he's like, I take full fucking advantage of it and just get in their face and get all crazy. It's very, very funny to me. But yeah, we're going to talk about that one. That is the Coco. We'll talk about that here soon. Co-main, boys. Benoit, Marie Soru, Fighting Nerds, Fighting Fargets. No, it's fine. It might be that, but I don't know. I don't care. And Benoit, oh my God, God of War. The Fighting Nerds are so fucking cringy, dude. They're good fighters. They're all really good fighters, but my God, are they cringy ass motherfuckers. Except for Prates. Prates is not cringy. I will give him that. He is actually, of all of them, he's the cool one. I think everybody knows this. I think everybody knows that like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm fucking saying, bro. Rufy, Kaio, Silva, they're fucking dorks, dude. They're fucking autistic dorks. Prates is the only like normal, like kind of cool one. They're all great fighters though. But co-main, this is a good test for Rufy though, man. This is a really good test for Rufy. Good test for Benoit, for Rufy. Good co-main. Oh my God, I'm for this. I'm excited for that. For that. So good one for this. Very intense yet respectful stare down at the end. But in all seriousness, kick ass fight. And I think it will be. I think that has serious fight of the night potential. Hot take. Now, yeah, I'm a fast forward those promo. Fucking promo shit. Big Show picks. You fucking Michigonian. You fucking upper peninsularian. Both of them have sunglasses on. Okay, cool, guys. Yeah, I did see the stare down, though. I don't know, dude. I hate. I honestly, I'm gonna be a hypocrite here because I hate when people are like, "Oh, dude, who won the stare down?" Or like the fucking the microaggressions and like the body language experts and all that bullshit and like, ooh, this the small psychological advantages in mental warfare and bullshit. But if I did have to pick a side and say who won the stare down, it was Imavov. I think he had a little bit of the edge. I saw a little bit of tension in Kaio. But I think it's a really good fight, really close fight for that. So that is the stare downs. But yeah, they size up pretty evenly. Kaio has a gigantic fucking cranium. He's got a big skull. But yeah, they're about the same height. Same build, close to same build. But yeah, it's a good fight, dude. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. All right, these are my bets, and then I'm gonna drop the links, and then we'll just go through the card. What do you think about that, boys? What do you think about that shit? Maxwell, Joey DFS betting Friedman. You like that shit? You like it? Aaron the father. Hello, Alan. Hello, Aaron. You son of a bitch. How are you? I'm just kidding. I would never call your mother a bitch in real life. She's a wonderful woman. Yeah, I've actually met Aaron's mother in real life, unlike you motherfuckers, and she's a wonderful woman. She's a fucking saint, okay? Mama Brooks is a saint. Aaron the dad. Ruffy. You fucking piece of shit, dude. You know what? You are going to have to fucking kill me, dumbass. You're going to have to beat me to death. Friends like these, huh, Gary? man. I'll just call you dumbass because you're smarter than me and you know more about technology, and it pisses me off. But shout out to all you guys, man. These are my bets. These are my fucking bets, and this is why I'm so fucking furious at Big Show picks right now, because one of them is actually Benoit. I did bet Benoit. I did actually make it official on the Locker Room Talk podcast. And again, that dude right there, Big Show picks. That's the one. Let me get the banner up. Let me get the banner up. Bam. Again, made all the backgrounds and overlays and stuff. And yeah, I did not really start the stream that properly as far as like the shout outs and stuff. Shout out and salute to the Dome, man. Apologies. Going out of order on the stream. Got up at 5:15, boys, to catch catfish. It was a success. Great success. But I'm a little in a bit of a vortex. Running on fumes, if you will. I am catching my second win, though. But apologies. Shout out to the Dome, man. Shout out to the annual weekly. Here's the disclaimers, so none of you litigious fucks can sue me. Or at least I have something to say for myself if you try to. As far as due diligence. Yeah, man. But check out the Locker Room Talk podcast. New start time, new premiere time, that is. There is a new episode up, though. Check it. It's fucking sick, dude. But where was I? Oh, yes. Before now. God. 2 cents, you fucking idiot. God. Yes, okay. Here we go. Now, Locker Room Talk. New episode. Check it out. Hit the like. Give it a view. If you are a Pub Sports Radio member, sign up for the contest. PubSportsRadio.com. Quick recap of last week for me. Just continuing the 2025 trend of not being a terrible predictor, but being not a good bettor. Pretty good picks still. Actually increasing my percentage, like my positive ratio on that, and continuing to lose money. Now down double digits into the fucking ocean of negativity, into the drink. And I'm just going to fucking just keep betting. I'm actually betting more on this card than I have in several cards. So fuck it. I mean, I'm down, and this is how I'm at this point, I'm down double digit units. So I either keep doing what I'm doing and just like pick. But what's that going to do? Like, I do that for 4 or 5 cards in a row. I make maybe 3 units back, and then it's just another one. So it's like, fuck it. I'm just going to pull the trigger where I want to and not worry about losing really for the rest of the year, because I'm down double digit units. Could it get worse? Of course, but you know, that's a mark where I officially just stop caring. I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. Just start a little bit more freewheeling. So fuck it. Well, I'll lose. What's the worst that could happen? I'll lose more. Yeah, whatever. But these are my bets for this card. I have 4 of them, 4 underdogs. Again, I'm not really going to bother. Like the person that missed weight, it don't matter because the fight got canceled. Kaida, whatever his fucking name is, the Belgian dude, he gone. So we'll just skip that altogether. Like I said, I did watch the stare downs. Renat was a little bit bigger and sized up a little better to Gustafsson than I thought. And what was the other one? damn, Patrick, you just watched it, you fucking retard. I'm trying to remember. No, all the other ones pretty much. Everyone's sized up pretty equally. So nothing that really like took me back with that. Again, no, not a whole lot to talk about with the weigh-ins. Everybody made weight except for the dude that's on a fight that no longer fucking exists on this card. So that's the weigh-ins. Here we go. This is my dumbass fucking slate for this fucking card, dude. This piece of shit UFC Paris. I'm trying to reverse psychology into being a fucking sick card for me. Like I said, what's the worst that happens? I lose more. I'm already down double-digit units. Like, it's not. I doubt that I'm going to get down to triple-digit unit losses. So it's like, aside from that, whatever, dude. I track it year by year, so fuck it. Here we go. First bet of the card and my official play for the Locker Room Talk podcast is Rinat Fakhretdinov. A lot of people seem to be on Gustafsson. I think this is a levels fight. Not a huge one, but I think Rinat is a little bit better of a grappler, and he's tenacious enough and tough enough where I trust him to fight through getting hurt, to fight through being tired a little bit more than Gustafsson. Like, I think if Gustafsson gets pushed to the brink, I can see Rinat actually breaking him. Like, I've seen Rinat push to the brink and fight through and survive. Like, I've seen him tested like that. I have not really seen Gustafsson tested against any kind of like meaningful level of competition. And I think this is like a potentially like a test that I don't know if he's going to pass. So yeah, I was kind of waiting for it. I sat there and waited for it. Got to plus money. There you go. That's my play. Yeah. And I think Rinat can win by knockout, submission, or decision. And yeah, I think Gustafsson is going to be there. He is there to be hit. And I think Rinat going to hit him early and often. So that is my play there. That's the first bet I made. No, it's not. It's the second bet I made. But that is my official play for the Locker Room Talk podcast. So I will unveil that first. I actually think this is the first one I made. So I'll go in chronological order for the rest of them. This is the first bet I made. I saw it. I just thought there was immediately thought there was value here on the underdog. But it does kind of seem like a binary fight. Like, I can see Trey Waters getting taken down and submitted, but I think he knocks Patterson out. I do, man. I don't like. It's not that Waters has like one punch knockout power. I don't think he's going to one punch him. I just think he's going to tune him the fuck up. And I think Patterson is just going to get cracked with one too many right hands. And one of them is going to kind of stumble him. And I see Waters kind of crumbling him against the fence. I think Waters is going to pour it on. I've seen him when it like start to flurry in combination when he gets his opponent where he wants him. And I think that's what's going to happen here. I think he's going to knock Sam Patterson out. Because again, like, it's funny, dude. I heard a lot of people break this fight down, and so many people mention, oh, dude, Trey Waters is not going to be used to like Sam Patterson. Like, how long? He's like, the same thing is true for Patterson. Patterson is used to having a huge reach advantage all the time. That's not going to be the case here. So for both of them, and again, this is a fight I'm just kind of interested in because it really is going to be a case of who can deal with fighting someone their own size better, honestly. I think Waters is a better striker. I think he can keep it on the feet often enough. I don't think Patterson is some like lights out fucking wrestler. But I do give him a jiu-jitsu edge, and I do think Waters could get choked. But I think Patterson gets knocked out, so let's fucking go. Like I said, I did bet Benoit. Got him at plus 172, so that was tight. yeah, this is another one where I think he gets knocked out early or he knocks Rufy out late. TKOs him. And we'll talk more about this. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll get my take out of the way just to kind of save some time. And if I need to push back or want to push back, I will. But other than that, I'll just give my take. And then when I drop the link, I'll just let the boys rock and roll on the panel. But, excuse me, I need to take another toke, take a breath, and I'll give you my brief take on why I bet Benoit Saint Denis. It's Denis, but it kind of rhymed. Fuck, boys. I'm excited for this fight card, though, dude. Great in the morning. Today has already been a win. Already caught a couple catfish that if I was fucking starving, could have fed myself and my wife if we were in the fucking wilderness, Big Show picks. So that's a W for me. Feeling primal today, Bo. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm not some fucking tournament like, oh, I'm only out there for the toads. Like, yeah, I'm just happy to catch fish. I get a fucking little Shitson on my line. I'm fucking happy, dude. Just out there for a little action. But yeah, today's already a fucking win, man. I already feel like I'm ahead of the game today. Feeling good, ready for this fight card. Got some dumbass bets. Got one more. And then I'm going to drop the links. Definitely did not do well with time, but whatever, man. It is what it is. Tough shit, Moiz. You're going to give me a hard time and make fun of my bets if you're on the other side regardless. So not like I'm doing it on purpose, but I don't feel bad. Actually, I do a little bit, but don't worry. It's almost over. So that's my third bet. Oh, Benoit. Real quick. Okay. This is why I bet Benoit. In more than one fight, I've seen Rufy like really slow down. One of them was short notice, but the other one was not. And like, I think seen the dude knocked out before, seen him slow down, and just have not really seen his grappling tested. Even in like that Contender Series fight, like he had that dude hurt, rocked, like, and still like had him back mounted, couldn't flatten him out, and the dude almost turned into him and got up like all fucked up and tired. So I'm not saying he's like a terrible grappler, and I know that dude was like Islam's fucking sparring partner at one point. I know that dude's not trash, but Benoit is a fucking legit grappler, dude. Like he is a fucking legit brown belt. Like again, Benoit could just get knocked the fuck out first round. It won't surprise me at all. He does not have good defense. He's very, very hittable. He doesn't have good head movement. He's far too willing to suffer to get to his opponent, and Rufy is a sniper. So I get why Rufy's the favorite, but like Yontop, Bobby Green, Malarkey, nah, dude. Benoit fucking beats all of them. Probably stops them all, honestly. Like, dude, you do some of the bullshit. You slow down against Benoit in the third round, and he smells blood. Yeah, I'll take BSD in the third round in a fucking war. Oh yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. So I get it, dude. He could get knocked the fuck out. Rufy is a sniper. He's very accurate. He has very good timing on his counters. And he's really good on the front foot. And when he has space. But if you back him up, I just saw this watching tape, dude. I'm not Mr. Tape Study, but this is just something I saw. When he goes behind that black line, like most fighters, he's just very ineffective. You put pressure on him and back him up, he is just not the same fighter. And also, I think he's kind of low key weak in the clinch, and Benoit is not. I think a pressure fighter like Benoit, if he has his fight, will fucking cook Roofy. So that's why I bet him. Last bet. 1 Francais? No, baby. 2 for that. 2 Francais for that. Yeah, again, I'm fading the fighting nerds. It's not just like the disdain I have for their personalities and fucking cringiness. It's not that. I just think there is value on Benoit and Imavov. And I think it's just like kind of a fucking 50-50 fight. But the advantages that I think Imavov does have, it's in Paris. I think he's the better striker. I think he will land the better, cleaner head strikes. I think he has. I think the power is about the same, but I just think he's a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper. Definitely give Kaio the edge in jiu-jitsu. Wrestling, grappling, that kind of dynamic, kind of close maybe. Who's going to be stronger? I don't really know. I do give Kaio the slight edge in the grappling, don't get me wrong. Like, if Kaio gets on top of him, Imavov's in trouble. He's in trouble. I don't think it's necessarily going to be like one takedown and the fight's over, but could be the round's over, you know? Imavov does have pretty good takedown defense, like just okay get up game. I think on the feet, Imavov is going to kind of fuck him up. Like, no, maybe that's not right. Maybe not fuck him up, but I think he will win the striking exchanges. I don't think he necessarily knocks Kaio out. I just think he wins the striking exchanges pretty clean for the most part. I think he's going to be more volume, higher volume. I think he's going to work at a higher clip. And that was the other thing about Roofy too. That's the thing that's crazy about Roofy. Well, you know what? I'll save that. I'll save that take for when I drop the link, which I'm going to do right now because those are my bets. Fakhretdinov, Ferda, Trey Waters, Benoit, Nassourdine. And here go the links. Copy. Paste for Moiz. Yeah, I see all your fucking smart ass DMs, dude. Hold on. There it is. More. There's like no communication between Moiz. It's just like link. It's just a fucking. Oh man, just scrolling through just like link after link after link. It's very funny. There you go. Rockstar. Superstar. Yeah, Moiz audio. Professional. Recorded Soulfly. Unlike you. Never had, never will. Never record Max Cavalera, dude. Ever. Fucking ever in your life, dude. Moiz has, though. That's why he gets the link first, dude. Y'all know about fucking Soulfly. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm not the biggest Soulfly fan, but they are fucking sick. It is sick metal. Progressive metal, for sure. I don't know if new metal is really the right term. New metal's pretty fucking... It's like butt rock, dude. That's like butt metal. Isn't that, Moiz? Wouldn't you call Soulfly progressive metal? That's an honest question, too. I'm not trying to like bait you into like suggesting that you say that, but I would classify Soulfly as progressive metal. Would you?
Tribal metal.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit more accurate. But as a bigger umbrella term, where would you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's more progressive, of course.
I mean, I know Sepultura is more just like straight up death metal, but
Yeah.
how are you today, though? Or this evening, I should say.
I'm okay. Been suffering from some fatigue, exhaustion issues, but it is what it
Shit.
is. Horrible. What can I do? What can I
Well, I'm
do?
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There we go. That's better. Well, how you feeling about this card though? Fatigue aside.
Your trash card, stay away card. Don't bet any props. Bet the money lines if you can afford it. Um, one of the
Yeah.
better fights were canceled, so yeah, yeah, that's
I'm just reading that fucking GIF you put in the in the
oh yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
smart ass dude.
yeah.
Funny dude. Um. All right. There go to clip in the dome. Shout out to the dome. Here is the link. I mean the clip. The link. Here goes the link in the Locker Room Talk podcast group chat. And here is the link in the paid annual Mental Estate Company weekly. Last but certainly not least, paste and send. Paste, send, paste, send, paste, send. Hold on, let me look at these DMs real quick. Oh, wholesome. Very wholesome. Cuteness overload. Joey, I'm not going to do that. I won't put Joey's business out there. Yeah, smart ass. Yeah, you're a fucking funny guy. Wiseacre.
And
You want the fuck? Yeah, you got your fucking link now, Maxwell.
Tuesday's contender series horrible, horrible.
This past Tuesday.
No, next
Oh,
week
this coming Tuesday.
horrible, horrible, horrible. So I don't know. Yeah, next Saturday it's a good card. Cage Warriors and Octagon.
Nice.
I don't like the Noche card as well. Let me check the Noche card if it's any. Nah, nothing special.
I haven't
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
at it, but I remember seeing the
SC
announcement. Not. Go ahead. Sorry.
Dumas is back. Okay, that's worth it. Then it's worth
That's a little pep in your
it.
step.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, SC Dumas.
That'll give you fuel for
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
social media fire.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Let's go.
speaking of souls and fire, I know a certain soul is burning, dude. With a fire for this card. Talk to me, Maxwell.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. TC. You were
Howdy.
up. You were up before me. Moiz audio.
Hey,
My
Joey,
brother.
my
Um,
brother, President Joey.
yes, President Joey. 2028.
Presidente.
Um, yeah, for this card, I think it's all right card. I wouldn't say it's trash per se, but there's some spots you can definitely attack. I'm not heavy on it as I thought I was gonna be. I'm, still figuring out. I only have one bet at the moment, but this might be more of me attacking my DFS side for this type of card.
Well, if you hit that one bet, then you're good. You don't have to worry about shit.
Very true.
And like you said, you can do other things like DFS and stuff like that. But Joey, we got your general thoughts on the card, I guess. There's 3 people in here. We'll give it like another minute or 2, and then we'll just start running through the card. I do have the banners ready, and I've given my takes on a couple of these, so I'll just let y'all fucking rock. But yeah, I'm gonna toke up real quick. But any thoughts in general, the stuff that we haven't talked about, or any other cards? Or I know Moiz kind of talked about some of the other MMA cards, but is there any news or any kind of just shit on your mind that you want to run your mouth about, Joey? The floor is yours, El Presidente.
I don't know if Moiz posted it or I just or either Mills or I saw somebody post it. I don't know if it's true, but I think the UFC may have released Kita after that weight miss.
Yeah, it's not confirmed yet, but
Oh shit! I was actually looking forward to him knocking out fucking Pitbull. Outside of that, I didn't know there was Cage Warriors next weekend, so I'll be very fucking excited since Moi's got me addicted to Cage Warriors. And shockingly, I do pretty damn well in Cage Warriors. Somehow,
even
I'm always good hitting on dogs.
even the LFA
Really
card
good.
looks better than UFC actually tonight. So
Sack of shit.
Marcelo Marquez, he has the co-main event tonight. So
My book be stupid. Like once in a blue, I'll be able to bet LFA on my book because where I live is fucking retarded. But once in a blue, I'll get it. But I better get Cage Warriors next weekend. I'm down for Cage Warriors.
yeah, Cage Warriors is fun. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 13 fights and you get 9-10 finishes. So you don't have to wait 15 minutes.
Anthony Orozuko next week. Who the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to the GOAT is in the chat, boys. Pay homage. William Brizzle says, "What up? Dak sold us out. Fucking sack. He's such a sack of shit." But we're back tonight. LA Chargers plus 10.5 and under 57.5 is what Billy said. We do have Friday night NFL, which is a rarity. In other news, Anthony Orozco season next week, as Joey said, or excuse me, Maxwell. And the Hardwick brother is back. Cage Warriors is back. I know you're excited about that Hardwick brother. Can't stop talking about that. Cage Warriors breakdown on the channel asks Moiz Audio asks Aaron the doggy. Moiz.
Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
Hey, I'll tune in. I'll definitely tune in for that.
Why not? Why not?
And there you are.
There's a judo chick there fighting. So
I love being a matchmaker. I love bringing people together.
And the under's gonna be plus 200 because the book is done also.
The judo chick by submission.
Yeah.
And Billy, I actually like that.
Crazy.
I actually like that. Chargers plus 10.5 with the under. I might have to tail you on that one.
Joey likes it. Well, I'll tell you what, boys. Aaron said he's going to join us after he watched Chico, and he can hop in and just give his takes on any fights that he has missed. But we'll go ahead and start cranking through it, man. Hughes versus Shanna Banana. Sam Page and Shanna Banana. I'll make this quick. I'll go first, and we'll go clockwise. I think that it is Shanna Banana or pass. Sam Hughes over 3-1. Nah, you got me fucking chopped, dude. I ain't fucking doing that. But it's a pass. Like I'm not betting Shanna Banana either. But I can see a world where she just like where she just like Chun-Li's herself to a fucking bullshit split or something. So nah, pass. I will pick. Fuck it. I'll pick Shanna Banana because I have nothing invested in it. Moiz.
Yeah, I got Sam Hughes, pace, aggression, no Peter pancakes. I think if you look at the Alice Ardelian fight, Bannon she plays guard, so don't think that's a good idea versus Sam. I think Sam might actually pass her guard, so get a finish in round 3 maybe. That's a betting angle I'm looking at.
I like it. What do you like in this fight, Maxwell?
I am purely fucking passing because one, Sam Hughes is finally a favorite out of all this time, and you don't really see Sam Hughes as favorite too much. Shanna Banana, she can definitely play with this banana. But realistically speaking, unless she just keeps it on the feet for 15 minutes and
Joey whoring himself out on stream.
You damn right.
Send the floods, Lord.
Stepdaddy season. What's up? Hit me up. But yeah, if she can keep it on the feet and just bounce around, like she does throw okay volume. Sam Hughes is very hittable. She just comes forward and just takes the punches to the face. But I do expect we're going to see more of a well-rounded game from Sam Hughes, to where she's going to try to make it dirty, put it on the cage, probably clinch control, eventually get the takedowns, to where, I'm sorry, I know Shannon Banana got that sub versus a lower tier Tumar, which might be one of the worst females in the UFC. Sam Hughes doesn't get subbed like that, even though she does have a sub loss that happened ages ago. I think it's going to be more of a control-based decision, but as Moiz broke down, it wouldn't shock me if it's like a round 3 or decision, because Sam Hughes could potentially tire out Banana from top pressure and maybe look for a ground and pound, but I'm going Sam Hughes. Even if you played a decision, her decision's like minus 160, which is like, ugh.
Speaking of ground and pound, how many beers to smash Sam Page? Or how many drinks can you take? Cocktails, whatever.
Nah, I couldn't do the beer. I might have to do fucking tequila.
Well, whatever.
No alcohol here. She can just hold my hand. That's enough. So
yeah. I'll buy her some food. Last time I heard, Sam Hughes likes the beaver anyway, from what I heard.
That's creepier than you actually like. God, just hold her hand. That's it.
I'll buy her a sandwich.
Oh shit.
How many, Joey?
I'll buy her a sandwich and a beer.
No, for you. How many would it take for you to, or are you just good? You just
I'm
fucking
good.
tag it off the rip.
She's probably someone that, like, I'm not gonna lie, she's probably someone that you could probably chill with and smoke with and like vibe with, but nah, man, she probably got that fucking ugly looking coochie.
Interesting. Well, why don't we press on to the next bout? And we'll go in reverse order. Maxwell, what do you think about Rinrat and the dude with the wild-looking tattoos?
Even though the live tattoos are actually pretty cool from what I saw. It's just all gonna depends. Like, I think that Gustafsson is gonna bring the fight to what Fakardinov is gonna want. Because if it stays standing, I don't think Fakardinov's the better pure striker, but I think he's someone that can, like, if it stays at a striking range, he could definitely pump his jab a little bit. But Gustafsson just says, you know what, I got no striking defense. I'll just leave my chin up and just eat him. But I think this game plan is going to go, like, I think Gustafsson's going to try to do the same thing he did to Chaos. But that's when Fakardinov's going to be like, you know what, cool, I like being in the clinch too. I like to make it dirty. He's going to determine if he can get the takedowns. I think that he can ragdoll Gustafsson on the ground. I think he's the better wrestler. I think he's probably the better jiu-jitsu practitioner also, to where I think he can definitely attack submissions, work some ground and pound. But if he can't get like the first, I'll say 2 to 3 takedowns, and Gustafsson's playing underhook, I think he's going to make this a dirty fight. And we've seen when it gets dirty for Renat, he tends to shell up, and he's not the best looking nail, but somehow that nail keeps winning fights. I actually flipped up this pick like 4 times already. I'm slightly gonna go. I don't like this guy either. I'm slightly gonna go Gustafsson. No confidence really, mainly because like Renat hasn't looked the best since Kevin Lee and Brian Battle. He looks good early, then his cardio just dumps. I will give Gustafsson credit. His cardio held pretty well, short notice versus Chaos. And he did whatever the fuck he wanted to him. And if he stuffs the takedowns, I think it's going to be a similar scenario for Gustafsson.
Moiz?
I think Fakardinov is scared of. If you look at one of the tattoos, he has that Nazi eagle on his chest. So,
here we go.
You know what time it is? It's time. It's time for Hitler theory. Let's go. God. Hitler is gonna win again.
Let's
go.
Is it by finish or by a dominant decision?
You're right on cue.
Split decision.
Oh God, a split.
Well, let me welcome this barrage onto the Joey. please. If you'll allow me to welcome this barrage onto the stream, you know him. You may or may not love him, but I don't give a shit because he's my fucking friend, Aaron, the Dogfather.
Hello. Can you hear me all
Howdy.
right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Greetings from my walk with Chico. I didn't say I was coming to you after the walk with Chico. I'm coming to you from the walk with Chico.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's 80 degrees out here. Starting this Friday with, one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. He 30-25 Brian Battle. He's the best fighter of all time, Renat. Renat's going to win this fight. I'm confused of this Gustafsson love, but I'm confused about a lot of things in 2025 UFC, which is why I don't break down these fights on my channel anymore. But yeah, I think this is a really good fight. I could see Gustafsson beating him up, tiring him out, and finishing him late. But I personally think it's going to be kind of one-way traffic. I think the grappling and wrestling is significantly on Renat's side here. This isn't a Chaos Williams fight where you don't really have to use your thinking cap. So, like, I just think I think it's just like a very different change of gears here. The only positive is Gustafsson has a full camp, but so does Renat. I think Renat wins this fight, but it could be close. I wouldn't bet it.
I'm with you, brother, except for the part about not betting it. I did bet it. It could be close, but I actually think that, yes, and I went over this before, but I just to like follow up, I do think that
Come on.
I think that, and what up, Chico?
Yeah,
Chico.
he sees a neighbor, so we're gonna go on this side. No, you're okay. He's friendly. He just loves every dog too much. Come on, buddy. All right. So we're
It's
good.
true.
You
It's
got-
true.
you got-
It's true. Aaron has stopped doing these breakdowns, but as someone has taken his place, a guy who
Yes.
looks like him.
Who, in his words,
Imposter.
yes,
Imposter.
total, yeah, top-sided MMA, I believe is his name.
Yeah.
Don't go to his videos, but I went to say, looked like he was part of the tribe, right? He immediately responds back. He's like, "Oh no, I am not Jewish. I just looked the part." Excuse me? Excuse me.
Bizarro
sir.
Aaron, dude.
God.
Fucking
Yo.
Bizarro Aaron.
Goy Aaron saying he looks the part because he happens to have some decent curls. Ridiculous.
Doppelganger freak.
Like the speed in which he responded to my message to like clear that he wasn't makes me concerned. So
Repulsed to the suggestion.
yeah, I reported his account for hate speech.
Oh man.
So, yeah.
Imposter.
Absolute imposter. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no, I just want to clarify this. I can make this an official statement. At this point, the highest level of breakdowns I will be doing on my channel is the chicken tender series. So anything above that, I'm not doing for the foreseeable future. If I change my mind, great. Probably not going to happen though. So Contenders series, Cage Warriors, maybe even LFAs I can start back up. But anything like that, probably not Furies because I'm not sick, but we'll see. So that's just a little update.
Well, there you have it. Straight from the horse, straight from the dog's mouth. But yeah, shout out to you and Chico, dude. Great to have you on stream as usual, my friend. Yeah, but like I said, I think I just think I don't think Fakhretdinov is getting broken by this dude. He's survived against fighters that are more experienced than Gustafsson, and I think the experience will play a big factor in this. And I do think the grappling advantage will as well. And a dude that's that hittable, like you just keep marching forward against Renat, he's gonna slip to one side and wing an overhand. And I can see Gustafsson getting clipped by any number of those. So let's fucking go. But we can press on to the next fight. Tavares and Brychek. Aaron, you want to start this one off, my dude?
Sure, why not? This is one of the many reasons why I don't break down UFC fights anymore. Is Brad Tavares fights entirely too much for my liking. But this other guy, this Brizek guy, he might be the worst guy currently signed to the UFC. I don't know. Like, by combination of being 36, unproven, and then his debut being what it was, I don't know how you can pick against Brad Tavares here. I wouldn't say he's a sustainable MMA lock, but he's damn close. Give me Brad Tavares by a thunderous second round TKO.
Holy shit! How do you second that sentiment, Maxwell?
So if you guys didn't tune in Tuesday, I'll make it short and brief. I was baked as fuck this past weekend, and I texted Billy saying, "Why do I feel that like free checks live versus Tavares?" And then I had to go back to my notes to realize I picked and bet Pateria versus him, and I was like, "Okay, if I'm picking Ehor, then yeah, I can't pick this motherfucker." So I smartened up.
That sounds reasonable.
It is sound logic.
And honestly, I remember, didn't they like cut Tavares and they brought him back? So like, I think they did this possibly for a reason of like, one thing I heard that he apparently is like tied at middleweight for the most wins, and if he wins, he has the most wins in middleweight history. So
yeah, he already
honestly,
has the most decisions in middleweight history. He's a historic fighter.
So
incredible.
Since he's a good company man, I honestly do feel like maybe that's why they brought him back, saying, "Hey, if you beat this guy, you know, kudos. You know, you had the most wins in middleweight history, and then if you want, you can retire on top that way." So yeah, I got Tavares. If you're gonna be dumb enough to bet the dog, just play the knockout. That's the only way he'll win this fight. I give him credit; he punches fucking hard. That's about it. I got Tavares. Probably maybe late round 3 to decision, but I'm more leaning like a decision. Wouldn't be shocked if it's a 30-27.
Right. I don't hate that Brycek or Burzek or however the fuck you pronounce that goddamn Polish name. I don't hate the knockout for him either. What do you think, Moiz?
I got Tavares. No tape study needed.
Nope.
Nice. That guy, that fucking dude right there, looks like if you face mashed Aaron and John McEnroe.
Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Fucking imposter.
Aaron,
absolute imposter. I know. That's because he made it clear he's a Christian, not a Jew. I was like, all right. Like,
obviously not a very good Christian. No, we don't welcome this motherfucker either. As someone who's trying to be a good Christian now, all of a sudden again, I don't think so, bro. Like you're not gonna fucking just like be like you're supposed to welcome your Jewish brother and love him as yourself. You piece of fucking shit. Sorry, Lord.
Yeah, I felt incredibly unwelcomed. Like, gosh,
unreal, man.
Yeah, unsubscribed.
I mean, we're supposed to walk through the desert now together.
I thumbs down the video. Okay, I just wasn't happy after that. I was like, this like, don't bring this to my algorithm.
Wow, that's just in 2025. You would think.
Yeah, you really think you know somebody,
but you know.
Yep.
Interesting. But yeah, give me. I just picking Tavares feels not right, but I guess I will.
Why?
By default,
he's won a lot of fights in the UFC. How many has Robert Brizek won?
No, I'm gonna pick him. I just feel. Why does it feel weird? Like, why does it feel wrong?
Because you're being retarded.
Well, that's like, is that real? First of all, does that really surprise you? And two,
no,
I'm picking him. I'm picking fucking Tavares. I'm literally like doing the fucking basic remedial fucking special ed exercise and placing the shape into the appropriate hole or whatever. And so I'm picking Tavares, but I just why does it not feel right?
Probably because I'm happy. I'd be happy about it. I don't know.
I do know one person that did pick Brycek though.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll pick Tavares.
Joe Pfeiffer actually picked him.
Joe Piper. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess Mills.
Be like Joe Piper.
Piper picked Tavares.
No, he picked Brycek.
Great.
There you go.
Nice. Well, I'll pick Tavares. I'll select the correct answer there. But
There we go.
yeah, I got Waters here. I bet Waters plus 144. I think he knocks Patterson out. Could also see Sam Patterson submitting him, but I think it's gonna be one of those two things. Moiz.
Pass. I'm
Smart
just gonna
man.
go by. I'm just gonna go by narrative. Patterson by decision.
Rock and roll. What do you think, Joey?
So I remember I was on an island when me and Billy were going at it because he had Billy Ray Goff and I had Trey Waters, and I had Trey Waters in that fight. And the more I thought about it early, I was like, look, the height can be a thing because Sam Patterson tends to like try to bully the shorter fighters. Ever since coming up to 170 though, like he's not cutting too much. It seemed like he's a little bit stronger. Then I thought about it. I know Waters is maybe like an inch or so taller. He's going to have the longer reach. But the way I see this fight going is like, does Waters have the most power? No. But is he the more fluent striker to where I think his pump jab could definitely be in effect? Yes. But with Patterson maybe being like an inch or two shorter, I think it could actually benefit to where he's going to clinch up Waters at some point on the cage. And I think the grappling's not close from what I've seen. And I'm not comparing no Sam Patterson to Bonfim because it's nothing like that. They're both black belts in their own right, but I give Patterson credit. Once he gets top pressure, he is losing up a ground and pound. And I think that's where I think Waters is going to try to move out to avoid it. But I didn't see Patterson potentially getting like a rear naked choke within the first 2 rounds, maybe even round 1.
People who are unable to achieve. Cowards. Bums.
And I like Trey Waters though, but
He likes you too. He told me.
if he wins, I think it's like a round 2, early round 3.
That is a wonderful insight, Maxwell. Thank you so much. Aaron, what do you think about this fight?
Yeah, this is a good fight. Like Trey Waters, I've been a fan of since he decimated my boy Jalen Fuller over in LFA. That was like a huge kind of moment where I realized that I had been underrating him quite a bit. Then it's just like the inactivity for him. He's fighting like once a year at this point over the last few years. I don't really like that because early on he was fighting quite a bit. And I don't know, like it's a tough spot. I get to play on Waters. I think Patterson is the DMF by a pretty wide margin. I think it's close on the feet and it's not close everywhere else. And the activity of Patterson, I gotta go with Patterson here. I think he's gonna clinch him up, beat him up to the body, and then maybe get a finish late submission.
Right on. That's cool. I hate you more than ever, but it's all good.
Yep. It's all good. That's fine.
Right on. Well, good shit, y'all. Good takes. Sorry, I'm eating a Cliff Bar here. But Hardwick Fernandez, you know what? I'm gonna let Maxwell, Joey DFS Freeman kick this one off. Short notice step in for Hardwick. What do you think, Joey?
I'm still trying to get the best overall lean on it. Fernandez, full camp, supposed to fight Verzam. Sorry for your loss. I heard he had a loss in the family. That sucks.
Sit.
But Hardwick, from what I know, is more of a 45er. Because even when he fights in Cage Warriors, it looks like he doesn't cut much to get to 45. Fernandez definitely cuts some to get to 55. So I'm thinking there might be a strength advantage for Fernandez. But I'm torn on it. At the moment, that's a pick where it could flip. I could end up going Fernandez, but I have no confidence on this pick right now.
Written by men who are unable to achieve. What up, Mickey?
Mick.
Stubborn Mick, you are live and in person on my dumbass shit show.
Is he in the well?
Well,
Send Lassie. Send Lassie.
Dude, she will get your fucking ass out of a well, dude. I've seen it happen many times on that television program. So that's how you know it's the truth.
Classic.
Dude, whatever you see on TV is real. Just go by that, and everything will work out for you.
I mean, that is true.
Trust me, bro.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can. I can hear you loud and clear. How are you, my friend?
That's what's up, my guy. What's up, bums? Bitch ass motherfuckers. What's up?
Hello.
What up, smoker of human male penises, dude? What are you fucking doing?
Oh, you're the cocksucker. Not much, man. What's going on?
Nothing. Just running over this incredible car, dude. Are you excited for it?
Oh, yeah. I heard the Pitbull fight fell off because he was too pussy to. No, I'm just kidding. I heard what his opponent missed weight.
Yeah, his fatty, fat opponent just it's too fat.
How much did he miss weight by?
3 pounds.
Eh,
Yeah,
That's not good.
That's a professional miss.
definitely a professional
that's
miss.
a
But
calculated
also,
miss.
well, it's a problem too. I thought he was gonna. Oh, that sucks, man. I thought he was gonna smoke his ass too. I thought he was gonna smoke Patricio pretty bad. That guy's really fast. Yeah, that sucks for him. That's not a good look on your first fucking fight either.
And he got cut.
Did he cut right away?
Dude, it's good to have you. We are currently on Hardwick and Fernandez. If you want to give your take on that fight.
Yeah, I think Conway Fernandez is going to have the upper hand here. I'm not a big fan of the Hardwick brothers. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like it on short notice, and I don't like the style for Hardwick. I don't think I'm going to like parlay it or bet it because I don't know. I don't. I think Harry is the better brother of the two brothers, but I don't think this is no. I don't think this is a good look for him. I don't think it's an easy matchup, just the style.
Right on. Well, the fights that we have been over are Hughes, Bannon, Fakhretdinov, Gustafsson, Tavares, Brychek, and Patterson Waters. If you want to give your take on any of those.
Yeah, I think Gustafsson. I'd live bet him if you're going to do anything, as I think Renat's going to gas. But I'm not a huge Gustafsson Berg guy either. I just know he'll just try hard and he'll have a better tank. Bannon sucks. She's going to lose. But I don't know. The Sammy, or where's her? What do they call her? Sampage. Yeah. Her problem is she fights down her competition. I mean, look, she's 5-5 in the UFC. She's always been a dog. But as a favorite, she's just too many split decisions for me to take that kind of chalk. Yeah. What were the other fights again? You said you guys got
Tavares and the Polish dude, Brychek.
I think Tavares by decision. Who's the other one?
Patterson.
And then Patterson Waters.
I think Patterson's gonna probably take Trey Waters down. Man, the only thing is, if fucking little Jew, fake Jew, Muslim, Israeli fox can knock you out, Trey Waters can knock him out too if he keeps that chin up. But I think a better MMA fighter.
How many sons had Father Abraham? We'll find out.
That's one of those where if you fight 10 times, you get 10 different outcomes. It's a volatile fight. But I think Sam Patterson's the better fighter.
Shaka bra. Well, good shit, man. And that leads first of all, did everybody go on Hardwick Fernandez? Aaron, did you give your take?
No, I didn't, but I have like no conviction to the fight at all. I would just say I still believe in Harry Hardwick. So I would take him here. I think he's gonna have a speed advantage, gonna be able to kind of dance around, electric slide. It's in Europe. He's comfortable to fighting in France. Give me Harry here, but it's not going to be impressive, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. Like the short notice thing keeps me off it completely.
And
dude, shout out to him for even making this fight that exists.
Hardwick season. Let's go.
I hope he wins.
Ride on Hardwick, boys.
Don't let Billy hear that.
Squad ride on Hardwick. Gonna have a Donnybrook in fucking Paris.
Yes, sir.
Shit, crazy.
What's this Brazilian gonna do when Hardwick is a southpaw and he doesn't have the calf kick to set up his attack anymore?
I have no idea, Moiz, but you see there, Bo Jackson knows MMA. He likes Trey Waters. I like Trey Waters. Let's fucking go, Bo.
Trey has a chance there. You can catch him.
I think
he definitely has a chance.
Trey definitely has a chance. Like that's a volatile fight.
Yes. Jalen Fuller beats them both.
Harry round three. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Jason props again. Here we go.
I tell you what, Moiz Audio. What do you think about this heavyweight clash? Marcin Tybura and Ante Deli J.
I got Delia.
I'll take Chris D'Elia.
So yeah, I think he finishes Tabura. Tabura can't take him down. Delia is superior judo, so let's go.
You don't know shit about judo, dude. I'll fucking judo toss the shit out of you, Moiz. I'll fucking. Maxwell, what do you think about this heavyweight tilt?
Two slappy fat fucks.
Dude, that's so fucking disrespectful.
Tubby Bora versus Delia. So if it stays standing, I think Delia can clip Tabora. He's the better striker. But if Fat Boy Tubby Bora does get the takedown, I think he can potentially try to hold him. So I don't get the cleanest lean. I'm leaning what the fuck his name is, to get a revenge win. Because he lost to Tubby to early leg injury back in the day.
Cleanest lean. I like that. I like that phrase. It flows well. Speaking of flowing, Stubborn Mickey, what do you think about well, actually, no, we'll go in order. Sorry. Aaron.
Sure. Give me Chris D'Elia by disqualification.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Well, Mickey, do you think D'Elia makes a dent, or do you think Tybora well, they're both veterans.
No, I think Anthony D'Elia is kind of. I mean, look, yeah, he won by injury like 10 years ago or whatever. Right? There's just different level of competition since then, and like who they've fought, everything. Dude, he's struggling against bums in PFL at times. He is knocking guys out in PFL as well. I just think that the iron sharpens iron kind of deal happens here, and I can't bet it. I don't really want to bet it because I don't think that the dog money's enough. I mean, what's it still at plus 100?
Yeah, I don't even know, honestly.
It's not really worth it at that point. If Tavuro was like plus 150 or plus 200, maybe I'd consider it. Right. I'm just going to pass. I think Tabora's he's got a chance here, especially if this gets extended. Yeah, there's a chance that Delia is going to knock him out early, I guess. I just don't like this. I think that one fighter has gotten a lot better since the last time they fought, and the other one maybe not so much.
Good shit, man. Good takes all around. This one's weird because I feel like every Marcin Tybura fight breaks down the same way. He's going to get knocked out, bro, and then he either does or he just beats the guy, like he just fucking grapple fucks him. I kind of think he's going to grapple fuck D'Elia, dude. It seems like everybody's on Chris D'Elia, and they're just like, oh, dude, you don't understand. He's going to knock fucking Tybura out, and it could. Like, he's pretty chinny, but I've also seen this story happen. I've seen this movie plenty of times where everyone and their fucking mom says Tybora's going to get knocked the fuck out. And what happens, dude? He fucking body lock trips the guy and then smashes him on the ground or chokes him. So I'm slightly leaning towards that, but I want nothing to do with this bullshit. I'm just going to be looking forward to calling it. 12 noon, Pub Sports Radio. Hope to see y'all there. Did everybody go on this one? I do believe.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Bo Jackson. Aaron says, I'll be back on in a little bit. We will be here, brother. Shout out to you, Chico, the whole fam. Hell yeah. Hell fuck yeah, Bo.
Imposter Aaron is there, so it's all good.
Aaron face match with fucking Johnny McEnroe. With some fucking French background, dude. Okay. Omar C. Sorry, I'm just finishing this clip bar. Omar C. and Brandjason Hibed. I think it's a C styling and profiling. But I think it could be maybe scary early, like Brandjason just fucking goes full retard in the first 20 seconds and like buzzes him maybe. Outside of that, I think if Umar settles in, crowd starts to get behind him, it's just going to be a fucking snowball rolling downhill. So yeah, give me C. I did have him in a parlay, but again, I cashed out when Ziam had to be removed from the fight card. Again, condolences to him and his family or whatever. But yeah, give me C to do the fool on this dude. Let's go back. Let's go in counterclockwise, Mickey.
Yeah, I think this is a bad situation for Brendan Ibero. I think that Omar C is going to fucking paint the ground with his blood. I think he's fucked. I think this is being offered up for that because in France didn't have a good showing last time. This is the get back.
Blood sacrifice, huh? Nice. I love it. Joey DFS, what do you think, my friend?
Yeah, as good old stubborn Mick said, this is a rebound for C since he lost as a minus 715 favorite versus Menefield. They're in his home country. If he cannot win this inside the distance, then C, I think you're a busted project. Personally, that's how I personally feel. The wild striking, that's the only thing I think he needs to watch out for. I don't see Ribeiro trying to be going for subs versus a dude that's armed probably equal out to half my body. I don't see that happening. Some point, Amir C is gonna take him down.
About to half my body.
Yeah, Omir's arm's probably huge as shit. No diddy. But yeah, I think Omir's gonna find a way to get a takedown, loosen him up with some sort of finish, ground and pound, maybe sub or. Yeah, and the crazy thing, I picked Ribeiro I picked him against fucking Mirzakanov like a dumb fuck, and I was like, man, there's size. It's and Mirzakonov's like, man, fuck this motherfucker. I just knocked him out in round 1, but yeah, I got Omir Say here. I think he's gonna get back into the win column, and he should be able to do it impressively.
I tend to agree, Maxwell. Yeah, I think it's Omar C is going to. Yeah, I agree. It could be a canvas painting, a ground painting of blood, as Stubborn Mick said. But Gomi and Ruchala is the next fight, and I will kick this one off. And shout out to Moiz. I think he had to drop off for a second. Excuse me. But shout out to him if he comes back. If not, dude, thank you as always. But we'll be here in any case. Gomi and Ruchala, I kind of feel this way like I felt about the last one. Outside of some meme stupid KO, Gomez is gonna. I think Gomez can probably knock this dude out. Honestly, like William Gomez is a lot better than people give him credit for, and I just think he's in Pele. Nah, he's not losing a decision, and I don't think he's getting subbed. I don't think he's getting knocked out. Again, I think if anybody gets knocked out, it's this Polish dude. So I think he's got maybe a round for something stupid to happen, and then he's gonna get fucking tuned up. There he is. He's back. Moiz, what do you think about the Jaguar and the Polish Braj, Ruchala?
Gomez, boring, run around the cage, decision. Umar Sai, rear naked choke, no tape study needed. Yeah.
Umar Sai, rear naked. Oh yeah, sorry, missed that one. My bad. No tape study needed, dude. Who the fuck do you think you are, dude? You think just because you've recorded some like pretty fucking cool like recording artists, like you think you can just fucking talk that way about people? You know, these fucking industry professionals, man. It's unreal. But yeah, Gomi Ruchala. What do you think, Mickey?
Yeah, I think I like Robert Ruchala. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like Ruchala as a fighter. And for KSW, I don't know if he's in UFC. I don't even think he's a black belt. So if Joanderson Brito's not subbing you, I really don't think this guy's subbing you. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think Gomi just wins a decision. I agree with much of what Moy said. That's the way to go on this. I don't know if the power's there either to knock out Gomi. I don't know if the speed. No, William Gomi's the play.
I agree. What do you think, Joey?
I've been on the William Gomi's bandwagon since he got into the UFC. I picked him in every fight.
Same.
Even though I don't think I'll come out and be real about this. I don't think he beat France Marshall. I had money on France Marshall that fuck. No, I think I did a live bet. I was like, man, Gomi's getting control. He's getting taken down. Somehow he won. Okay. I even bet him against fucking Joanderson Brito, and I got told by a lot of folks I was dirt retarded for that.
Oh, dude, that was awesome. I remember that shit. Yeah, I was on Gomez as well, dude. Everyone was like, "Oh, Brito's gonna fucking do this, that, and the third." Yeah, shit was
then the Hyder Emil fight was his. Even though it was a split decision, could have went either way. It could have went either way potentially. But one thing that I loved in that fight, he had someone bring pressure to him, and then Gomi like, you know what? I'm gonna bring pressure back. He threw over 100 and something significant strikes, the most he's ever thrown in his career. I knew Rochella. He's a crafty striker, throws spin attacks and all that shit. So it depends on the fight. If Rochella's low volume, I think Gomi's gonna be low volume. If Rochella tries to come forward, I think Gomi's is gonna try to counter strike and throw that way. I got Gomi's winning this fight. Like I said, it could go either way. If Rochella tries to get aggressive, I think Gomes could snipe him, legitimately snipe him, and finally get his second knockout. I forget who. Oh, he knocked out that fake Italian, Gamori. So yeah, I call him fake. But yeah, I got Gomes. I like him here. Could it be a split? It could, but I think he's just gonna style and profile.
Hell yeah, I like that. I like that analysis too. That like, you can see Gomes matching whatever Ruchala tries to do, like meeting fire with fire. Either way, yeah, I like the Jaguar a lot in that spot. I think everybody went on that, so we can move forward to this one. I don't know, man. This one is kind of tough for me because it feels It feels like there's a couple fights on this card that are not necessarily wrestler grappler, but they're kind of like early late. Like one guy early, one guy late. I favor Sola or Sala early, and I definitely favor McKee late. I don't know which one's going to be. It feels like Skeletor pass from a betting standpoint. I'm going to pick Sala ever so slightly. Like, I feel like he could even maybe rob McKee if it does hit the cards. But I could see McKee knocking this dude out in the third round if he adrenaline dumps and get a little too excited in front of the home crowd, making his debut. So, yeah, I'm going to pick him, but I'm not going to fucking lay chalk on a dude that's not proven at this level against a dude that, yeah, he got his ass whooped several times, but he's at least been in some UFC fights. And, like, I know that Reese in the third round, if you haven't knocked him out, he'll still be there. So yeah, give me Sola. I do, but here's the problem with McKee is like I was talking about earlier. Like there's a thing with durability and toughness. Reese is really fucking tough. I don't think he's super fucking durable, and I do think Sola knocks him out early. So yeah, give me Sola by first round knockout, but I don't want to have a Sola ticket or Sola whatever in the third round if Reese is still there. Moiz.
Yeah, this is a very easy fight to predict. It's Rice McKee season all day, every day. Axel Sola. Yeah, he's good. Here's the problem though. If you haven't followed his career, loses round 1 versus Giles, loses round 1 versus Lucas, loses round 1 versus Daugier, loses round 1 versus Turpal, loses round 1 versus Caesar, blah 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 blah. You catch my drift? He needs to be hit in the head a couple of times before he wakes up, so he might actually get 10-8'd by Rice McKee this time, So give me Rice McKee here, round 1 KO.
I like it. I like the conviction, and I like the airtight analysis and research. Stubborn Mickey. What do you think, Davey? Davey, can you hear me? Davey Grant's biggest fan. Can you hear my words? All right, Joey DFS. What do you think about this fight, Sola McKee?
So you broke it down, but how you broke it down, I can somewhat disagree with. I actually think it's McKee early and possibly Sola late.
Interesting.
And this is where Moy said, if you go back to watch his fights, he gets hit early. He loses round 1 since he's never been knocked out before, but he does lose round 1. And guess what? That is at 155 pounds. This up to 170. Not his natural weight. I do expect Sola to go back down to 55 after this fight. But look at the guys that McKee's losing to. You know, Chimaev. Yeah, that sucks. I forget the first decision he lost to, but he lost to Angelosa, who mixed it up. I don't see Sola mixing it up on him. I don't think he has the cleanest entries to get down to get McKee down. I was there during the Cheaty fight. I thought he beat Cheaty straight the fuck up. I thought he was piecing Cheaty up, even though the fight sucked towards the third round because they were just clinching and not doing too much. I thought McKee won that one. I remember being on McKee and Frunza because I said Frunza was a fucking bum. And what happened? He pieced up Frunza, dropped him like 2 or 3 times. It wouldn't be shocking if we see Sola try to get aggressive, try to get the crowd and all the noise on his side early. But McKee, all wins inside the distance. 9 of them are in round 1. It wouldn't shock me if he pieced up Sola round 1 and potentially gets him out round 1. Nice.
Mickey, can you hear me, my dude?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
No worries.
Yeah, so Axel Sola, he's a pretty good fighter. The thing is, he's been fighting down he's been fighting down like 2 weight classes. So he was cutting a lot of weight. I don't know what everyone else said. He's also like a notoriously slow starter, so that kind of is a worry thing.
Yes, the boys did touch on that.
The biggest thing is he's incredibly slow starter. Like, you think Peter Yan's slow or Piotr Yan? No, this guy is incredibly slow starter. He's what people used to think Josh Fan was. Times like 1,000. Anyways, the biggest problem, the difference is he's been used to fighting these 5-round fights. So that was, I think now that he's actually going up a weight class from what he used to fight, I think that's going to help him here with the gas tank. The problem is, I heard a little bit about what you said. Reese McKee's been, I know he's been stopped before, like Kamzat or whoever, but like, I'm not saying he's the most durable guy in the world. I think he's pretty durable though, and he's definitely pretty tough. Like he's just sort of what he didn't get knocked out by Cheaty, did he?
No, it was a split decision. I went to that fight.
No, he's been knocked out badly by some lower level fighters though.
For sure. But I think he's not as I guess he's not as damaged as people could. I'll say this: I don't know if Axel Soul is the guy that's going to take him out. So it's going to go to decision. I guess if anything, maybe you look at after round 1 and see how the fight looks, and maybe you take a shot there. Definitely wouldn't take a shot on Axel Soul at this number, just out of my price range. Reese McKee's a fine dog shot, I guess. I just don't know if he's that skilled. I think his best skills maybe his toughness. So, yeah, hard pass here.
He is very tough. I can absolutely acknowledge that. Yeah, I think everybody went on that one, right? So we will press forward. Mick, what do you think about Mason and Balaji, Bo?
I took some Mason Jones early at minus 135. I think this is a bad matchup for Oki. I'm hoping he gets to wrestling early, and I'm hoping that the striking, he does less of that. But I think watching Oki's some of those other fights, this could be a really easy win, or Mason Jones could do what he did last time and make it a lot harder than it needs to be. So give me Jones.
Right on. Good breakdown. What do you think? John McEnroe / Aaron the Dog face match together.
I got Mason Jones, rear naked choke, no tips that he needed.
Holy shot. What do you think about them apples, Maxwell, Joey DFS, Freeman?
So I will say this. I think Mason Jones is the same fucking fighter that he was when he first got cut. I really the fuck do. Does he use his wrestling a little bit tad more? Maybe so. Like, he even did it in the Stevens fight where, I'm sorry, Stevens is a bare-knuckle guy. You were getting touched by a bare-knuckle old fuck who hasn't fought in an octagon. And I couldn't tell you how long. And he even stated it after his fight. He's like, look, I know I had to win the fight. I had to win. I know the first 2 rounds were good. It's entertaining, but round 3, I had to wrestle to win. So he came out and said that, which kudos. It was a good fight. I give him credit for that. I'll say this. And I remember I had a bet on the other side of one of these fights. He was touching and dog beating the fuck out of Chris Duncan before he was like, you know what? Duncan took me down. I'm going to go take him down. First time, got him down, no problem. And what happened? Did his dumb ass do? He's like, you know what? I can take him down again. Which he had no need to do because he was touching Chris Duncan up on the striking on the feet, and it wasn't close until he got put to sleep, which I did have a Duncan by submission ticket on that one. And then the Aswell fight, a lot of people were touching up Aswell. And I was like, look, I liked Aswell in his fight versus Brogdon Grad. But Oki was letting his hands go for all 3 rounds. His striking looked good. And I'll say this. If Mason Jones does not wrestle early like I believe he should, and he got dropped by Stevens. And I think there's a chance Oki could chin the living fuck out of Jones if he tries to get too cocky. If he has early successful striking, I think there's a chance Oki could chin the living fuck out of him bad. Not off no like early TKO where the ref steps in. I'm talking about we might see Mason Jones go to sleep. Because when Oki finds his rhythm, he's like a shark when he sees blood. He'll throw combinations. And the one thing I love, I know when people see someone hurt, they just go head. Oki also mixes in the body shots, which a lot of fighters don't do when they see fighters get hurt. I think Oki within the first 2 rounds is going to be the first one to TKO or possibly even sleep Mason Jones. Bad. Like bad.
So I'm super fucking pumped for this fight. Great breakdowns, boys. I love this is kind of a battleground fight. And dude, I'm just looking forward to calling it. Honestly, it's a total pass for me, but kind of how I see it, I can see it going one of 2 ways. The first way I can see it going is that it looks kind of like the Mason Jones and Angelosa fight, where Jones like is willing to brawl, like kind of is a little bit cleaner of a boxer. And kind of gets busted up, but he does a little bit more blah, 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 and he wins a decision. The other way I can see it going is kind of what Joey described. I do think Mason Jones, I'll concede that he's maybe gotten a little bit better, but I still think he has some of the same, like, bad tendencies. But this is 2 retards fighting. So, like, I wish everyone the best of luck.
Really
and I think something really fucking stupid is going to happen in this fight because both of these dudes have really questionable fight IQ. But Oki does really fucking hit hard, and Jones, he's a good striker, but he's a fucking punching bag too. So I could see Oki fucking turning his lights out, but I could also see Jones kind of boxing him up and winning a like a split or maybe unanimous decision. So total stay away from me. I'm gonna pick Oki. I'm gonna ride with my my bud Joey DFS. But yeah, it's a pass for me, and I'll just wish everyone best of luck, boys.
Jones also talked about his last fight that was in Iowa, that he had some pressure to make that a fun fight. Because he was really worried about getting cut if he put on a stinker.
Because Stevenson was touching him, and then he's like, you know what? I had to be safe. I'm like,
could you imagine if he just laid on Stevens for fucking 15 minutes in Iowa? He's easily getting cut. 100% getting cut.
Easily. Because it was 1-1 going into round 3.
For sure, man. You know what? We are to the co-main event of the evening. I'll go first on this one. Paul Craig and Modestus Bukauskas. I think Modestus might knock Paul Craig out, or might, you know what? I'm gonna say this just to be kind of contrarian because I'm not betting this and I have no real fucking stake in it. I want Paul Craig to win. I'm rooting for Paul Craig. I actually think like he could sub Modestus. He could maybe like call me crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he buzzed Modestus. Like Bukauskas does not have a super great chin. He has been slumped before. And I'm not saying Paul Craig is some nuclear power puncher, but he's got a little bit of pop. He throws some kicks. So I'm not counting Paul Craig out of this fight at all. But Modestus is the cleaner striker. He has more power, a little bit more power, I'd say. And yeah, Paul is not very durable. And I think Modestus is probably competent enough to avoid doing something really stupid, but he is the level of fighter that succumbs to Paul Craig's trickery. So I'm not fucking laying any kind of chalk ever, and I mean Jeff from Richmond ever. So pass. I'll say, unfortunately, I do think Modestus knocks him out, but watch him drop Paul Craig and then follow him into the guard and then just fucking seal his fate. Yeah, Joey.
So usually I have a saying is don't allow friends to touch or bet Paul Craig.
That's a horrible saying. I'm
is,
sorry to cut
but-
you off, but like, I've made so much good money on Paul Craig, so I have to push back on that a little bit.
And that's
Sorry,
why
go
I'm about to
ahead.
say what I said. I actually did bet Paul Craig versus Bellato. And Bellato had the Aljamain Sterling fucking I got hit by the up kick was nasty. Don't get me wrong. Like I think the fight could have continued because he staged the living shit out of it.
Well,
to where he
Bellato's a
looked-
dumb fuck too. He's a fucking retard.
And I'm gonna keep fading Bellato more than likely going forward. But one thing I do hate, I prefer Paul Craig at 185. I really do. I do think his overall durability tend to go a lot better at 85. Like I said, when he beat Andre Muniz, which I said there's a chance he could do it, and guess what he did? Brandon Allen, it was a decent fight with Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen finally got him out. Barallo, we'll talk about that, but Barallo got him out. He's like, look, I think I'm just a better pure striker, and he got him out. The Nickel decided to prove that, I can strike a little bit too. Bellato just sucks balls. I do get Badestis. I'm not even trying to announce his name because I'm not getting cracked on. But aka Bukaki. Ever since he got back to the UFC, outside of the loss of Petrino, the names aren't there necessarily. Prachnio, Sequeira, which somehow Sequeira does have one more fight in the UFC. I don't know how. But the split decision to Kutalaba was close. Anything could have happened in that fight. He was defending takedowns decent in that fight. He has a 77% takedown. The only thing about Paul Craig, which I've said since he got into the UFC, he has really developed his wrestling. His takedown accuracy is 19% when it comes to actually shooting takedowns. But there is one thing that Batestis does do a lot, and it could be a liability. He throws a lot of fucking kicks, especially to the leg. He throws body, and it scares me because can Paul Craig catch one of those kicks and potentially get like a leg trip? Maybe. And if he does, anyone that has like a minus 300 and some change on Bukakis is going to be sweating balls unless he gets up. I'm going Bukakis here mainly due because, like I said, Paul Craig at 205. 4 of his KO losses are in light heavyweight, and all 4 of those losses are in round 1. Probably round 1, round 2, because tonight's Bukak, unless he puts on the pressure, he can definitely knock him out round 1. But he's also 5-1 on the decision. I'm going Modescus, but that line is way too high. It scares me because one kick, one fall to the ground, Paul Craig could win. But I got Bukakis by knockout at some point.
Moiz. What's that, you?
I got Paul Craig round 1 KO. I think Modesto's going to keep his hands low and not even going to try to kick him. So the big head is going to be wide open for a KO. Doesn't take a lot of power at 205 to get KO'd by anyone. So let's go. Paul Craig shock the world again.
And what would that be like? Knockout number 5 loss for Bukakis.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see that happening. What do you think? Stubborn Mick.
Yeah, Modestus Buskauskas. I don't really feel like you can ever bet him as a favorite in a spot like this. My thing is, you don't even have to worry about the takedowns because if you look at Paul Craig's career, it's maybe the Andre Muniz fight when he allowed that to happen and then got in a bad position to get ground and pounded out. Most of his damage on subs happened from his guard on back.
Correct. Damn it! Did we lose him again?
No, how did you lose me?
No, you're here.
Yeah, I hear you now.
You just got quiet.
Sorry, man. So most of the damage is from his guard, from him back. He's not every time Krylov, Ankalaev, Jamal Hill. So it would be Buskauskas would have to be dumb enough to go down there and get fucked around, which he is. And it really comes down to the price. So if you feel like if that price got to a point where you feel like it was okay, I would need like probably plus 400, plus 500.
Right.
Get there.
I'll just bro.
What'd you say?
To me, like I'm not playing no minus 350 because I'm low key like scared he is the
Oh
Fight
no,
IQ
you don't.
terrible.
You can't play. I wouldn't play Buskauskas for -100 or
Oh no
-100.
way! Yeah, you
Just
can't
play
do
the
that.
KO.
Because we'll check it out. So I was just looking at this, and then we'll move on because we talked about this one for a while. So I don't know if it would be in Modestus's best interest to win this fight, dude. Like it might be in his best interest to just get like caught by like many other better fighters than him have by Paul Craig. Because dude, if he gets into the rankings, look at who's in the rankings right now. Ming Yang. These are all dudes that need a dance partner. Fucking Zhang, want to get him back on track. Minifield, Krylov, Johnny Walker that just fucking knocked out Zhang, Azamat, and Bogdan. That's your top fucking 15 to 10. Yeah, give Modestus one of those and see what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Maybe what Minifield did to Paul Craig. Holy shit!
Like maybe well yeah, but it's like maybe you lose to Paul Craig and then go back to fighting like can crushing and shit go
back to fighting Chuck Campbell and Cage Warriors.
Or some entry level dudes. Like okay, see if you're really UFC level. Fight Modestus. You know like that.
He'd be a gatekeeper. He shouldn't be fighting Paul Craig to be honest. But that's just.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But good shit, boys. We have made it to the co-main. Y'all know my take on this. Ali Benoit. I've seen Rufy gas out from like the guy throws at most like 70 strikes and he's still like gassing the fuck out. Like how do that work? But yeah, give me Benoit here. I think he can cook him. And I'll definitely take it at +172. Stubborn Mick will go counterclockwise.
I gotta get going, guys. But hey, I took BSD. I do have him. I just think, like you said, and beyond that, I also took Barallo in the by decision for the main event. So hey, guys, have a great weekend. Okay, and good luck
too,
on your
brother. Appreciate you, man.
Bye, man. Yep. Bye.
Later, homie. Shout out to my dude Stubborn Mick. Best of luck to you, my dude, and Moiz Adio co-main event. Sendane Marissa Rufy. What do you think?
I gotta go with Ruffy.
Well, fuck you, dude.
BSD takes too much.
You off the stream right now. You sack
BSD takes too much damage, so it's in Paris. So doctor stoppage, premature will happen again.
Bullshit,
so
that's fucking everything.
a little cut on the lips, and like no, we have to stop this. Okay, you have to stop this fight. Okay. Say it again. You have to stop this fight, okay? The blood is too much, okay? The blood is too much. Je le bâtis. Passe-passe ou folier, ça se passe.
Oh my god. Good luck following that, Joey. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily follow that per se. But
Stop this fight, okay?
More and more I watched, like I said on Tuesday, the line was high. Now the line's been going down a lot.
That's gonna happen.
And if Ruffy does not get it done round one, depending on how the pace of the fight goes, this fight could low-key play out somewhat to like the Long Top fight. Because like I said, I know everyone keeps cussing the durability, but look who he's really been fighting. Like Dustin Poirier. That's Dustin Diamond. Then I think it was to that one bad cut, but if that fight was able to continue, he was going to piece up Moicano the way that fight was going.
Yeah.
And we still need to see what his takedown defense looks like. Does he get the looks at Fighting Nerds? He probably does. But, practice is way different than actually going in the cage and having someone really 100% going at you. I like Benoit as a fighter. He's no bum. He's not a bitch. He bites down his mouthpiece and he comes to fight. But the one thing I hate when he comes forward is he leaves his hands down to get hit on the chin. And that scares the living fuck out of me. I'm slightly going Ruffy, but like if it's a close fight and they're in fucking France, you telling me there's a chance that Benoit can't win a split? But
dude, I totally
I'm
agree.
going Ruffy, but it's like maybe like 35-40% confidence, but it's more like if he wins, it's by knockout.
Totally. I agree. Good breakdown. That's That's pretty much how I see it. Like, yeah, I can see Benoit get knocked out. He is way too willing to get hit and like suffer to get to his opponent. And like, yeah, Ruffy's a sniper, man. I'll give him that. But if he like, I could see him hurting Benoit, and like Saint Denis knows how to survive a war, quite literally, and also in the octagon too. So. Yeah, good shit, boys. I'm on Benoit. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I totally understand anybody on Ruffy by knockout. Ruffy to win a damage-based decision. I can maybe see that too. Although I'll take my chances with Benoit, and I'll pay a couple $2 to find out. So let's fucking go. Main event, Moiz audio. I know it's getting late for you, dude, but thank you for joining me on these streams every week, and best of luck to you. Thanks again. What do you think about this main event thing?
I don't like Imamov, but
he doesn't fucking like you either, bro. He told me.
Yeah, but I have to pick him here. I think he lands the better shots. If Bohio tries to wrestle, and he won't even score that bad, did good, So yeah, give me Imamov by decision. And we'll see you next week. Let's go.
Let's go.
Shout out to Cursed Picks.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, Moiz. Thank you. You were very humorous, as usual on this episode. And yeah, so it's down to me and Maxwell. And yeah, I'm on Imavov. I bet Naswaddin. I do think he's the cleaner striker. I do think he can compete and keep himself from getting submitted by Kaio, who I do give the overall grappling edge to. But again, I don't think Imavov is a total guppy. He does have some sambo skill and some grappling skill as well. But yeah, I'm picking Imavov. It's good for that. Maybe betting plus 105. But yeah, give me Imavov, and that will do it for this stream. But what Joey did, sorry, would you please, if you don't mind, give your take on the main event for UFC Paris?
Yes, sir. If you guys didn't tune in Tuesday, I did say, and I'm still gonna live and die by the sword with this. I do think one of the two fighting nerds does lose. It could be Ruffy, or it could be Brawlo. I slightly went Ruffy with no confidence, but I'm telling you, I'll say this. I think if Barallo is going to win, I think he's going to have to throw leg kicks early to potentially slow down the movement of Imavov. Because once Imavov gets in the groove, he's always moving, looking in and out with his 1-2s. Because even though Barallo has decent pop in his hands, he's not going to outvolume Imavov when he gets into range and into a rhythm. And I know it's a pure BJJ. It's definitely Barallo. I know Barallo beat Brendan Allen in a grappling, and I know Brendan Allen was able to take down Imavov, but after Allen gassed, you saw what the hell happened there. But if he cannot get early entries to potentially try to slow down Imavov early, or at least slow down the footwork, this is going to be a pace to where I think Imavov does throw a lot of 1-2s. I don't think he's going to throw a lot of kicks, because I think he's going to be worried about potentially Barallo catching one. But I think he's going to definitely work the head to the body. I'm on Imavov. That's one. I don't even want to say how confident I am, but like he stuffs the takedowns. But Barallo is just going to try to look to throw heavy, try to act like he's a stronger fighter. But Imavov has good underhooks. He can definitely work the body shots. And I think Imavov maybe a later TKO to a decision, because we saw in his last fight, he fucking slumped Adesanya, and no one in their damn mama called it. And if you're telling me that's the power you got to look out for, and there's times where we've seen Barallo not wear damage right, he could potentially catch Barallo. But I do like Imavov here. I think the footwork's going to be too much. I think the volume and combinations are going to be too much. And we for France, and they get their home guy to win the main event.
Let's fucking go, Joey DFS. Dude, thank you for joining me on the stream, as always. And dude, thank you for putting out the tweet. I appreciate that. So, dude, the floor is yours. Any final thoughts or plays you want to give out for the
Yeah.
people?
Okie, Tuesday he was plus 120. Right now the line's at plus 115. You can still get good line value there. I'm waiting for my money to come in so I can actually put a bet on him. So the line don't go too crazy. And the way I'm looking, I'm probably gonna end up betting Imavov at the main event. I do think he has superior overall striking. And definitely tune in Saturday, 12 noon Eastern. I may not be around for the prelims, but I'm gonna do my best to get back by the main card. I got uncle duties for a birthday, so I'll definitely be watching the fight. I'll definitely be tuning in on the chat.
There you go.
And I'll definitely be answering questions if anybody has questions in the chat. So before you do leave, for the love of God, it's not hard. It's simple to do. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, leave some predictions, and before you go, make sure you leave a damn like for my boy TC.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Joey. And I will see your fucking ass tomorrow, Maxwell, for these fucking fights.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, thanks again, Joey and everybody else. I'll do my little spiel now. But yeah, man, make sure y'all smash the like Joey said. And fights will start at noon, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, gentlemen. Any ladies that haven't tuned into the show, I doubt it, but that will do it for this one. Again, shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the overlays and banners and stuff. Shout out to the Dome, the best group chat in the world. Make sure y'all tune into the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. It is up right now. New premiere times. Still on Tuesday. Still on pub. Sign up for the contest if you're a Post Sports Radio member. PostSportsRadio.com. Once again, this is my action for this card. 4 underdogs, 4 1-unit bets. My play for the podcast is Fakhretdinov. I'm on Trey Waters in the prelims. Benoit in the co-main. And the sniper in the main event. Once again, thank you to everybody that joined me on panel. Aaron, Moiz, Joey, Stubborn Mick. Shout out to Billy. Let me go through the chat real quick. I don't want to miss anybody. Get all the banners and stuff right. And I'll put this up real quick. Bam. Bam. All right, I'm going to go through the chat. One last roll call. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Bo Jackson, Aaron the Dog, Stubborn Mick, William Brizzle the Goat, Joey, Big Show Picks. And that will fucking do it. Y'all are the shit, man. Have a great weekend. Hope to see y'all tomorrow at noon, boys. Afternoon time. Just my 2 cents. Thank you again. Smash the like. Best of luck. Catch you on the next one. Peace.